Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another Monday motivation. That's right. I don't know, I got no bags in my hand. I'm learning. I got a book bag. Nah. Actually, we're just filming Monday motivation right now because I feel motivated, all right, to do a Monday motivation. And I was just like, you know what? Let's do it. So today's topic is comfort, all right? Your number one enemy is comfort. I know. It sounds kind of like counterintuitive because most people out there, you know, they're under the impression that comfort is you know, what you need. That a lot of people out there are like struggling, doing whatever it is that you guys are doing, and you know, you guys always blame it on the fact that, oh no, I can't do this or that because everything is so hard, things are so difficult for me, I'm not comfortable. You know, all these other people, they get to do so much more and have all these advantages and have all these things, and you know, it's because things are comfortable for them and easy for them and all this shit. Listen, man, again, that's like the easy misconception, you know, that most people get told out there. They get you know, that truth that they're forced to swallow. But the reality is not that at all. In fact, again, time and time again, we have realized, by the way, we're gonna take a completely different route today, all right? I'm on my way to Starbucks, as a matter of fact, for a business meeting, all right? So that's where I'm going, and I was just like, you know what? Let's take a little bit of a different route. Let's get out of that comfort zone. No, literally, I mean, it's super crazy hot, and well, see, thank God there's a little shade. That's what I was worrying about. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So being comfortable, having comfort, is actually your number one enemy. That is like the killer out there. You know, countless times, you know, over and over again, you know, whether it's in my own life or in the life of others out there, most of the time when somebody, you know, starts, you know, making it or doing something good, whatever it is, it could be any career, any job, anything. The minute you start climbing that ladder, all of a sudden you start getting comfortable, and not only do you start getting comfortable, but on top of that, then all of a sudden you start getting lazy and start getting sloppy and start getting, you know, pretty much everything that is going to become a detriment to you pushing forward. That's why you see a lot of the greats out there. Most of the people that are the greats, you know, the most awesome motherfuckers out there kicking ass all day long, no matter what, kicking ass, you know, decade after decade, you know, whatever it is that they're doing, it's because, you know, they don't let that whole comfort, they don't let that whole comfort thing, you know, destroy them. You know, in fact, it's the opposite. You know what I mean? You see it all the time. How many times do you see people become a success? And again, I'm not just talking about, you know, celebrity or what have you. You know, I'm talking about everybody. How many times have you seen people, you know, get some success, you know, get a little clout under them, get a little whatever, and all of a sudden you see them start deteriorating? And the simple fact is because, again, as you get comfortable, you get lazy. As you get comfortable, you get set in your ways. As you get comfortable, you just think, this is great. Why do I need to keep going? You know, why do I need to push a little further? There's no need. Things are going great. Things are on autopilot. But no, that's the complete opposite, wrong perspective to take when it comes to this shit. Like 100%. Because, again, you know, let's talk about, I mean, honestly, this can pertain to absolutely anything and everything, literally. It can pertain to, all right, hold on, there's a big puddle here. Try not to be a victim. All right, you know, that puddle. I don't want no car splashing me with no need to be that uncomfortable, right? But literally, I mean, you know, the whole thing of comfort is basically, you know, broken down into the fact that, like, as you start, you know, getting to the point where you can afford comfort, you know, all of a sudden you're trading that comfort for that that desire, that kill attitude, that take no names, no prisoner attitude. Because look, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Kind of like the reason I'm bringing this up is because you guys already know my girlfriend Christian. You guys have already seen her. We've been together for a little while now. But guess what? I started getting a little too comfortable. She started getting a little too comfortable. And because of that, all of a sudden, it was affecting our relationship a little bit. I don't want to get too detailed. You guys can figure it out. You guys know. You guys have been, in relationships, great and failed ones and all that stuff. It's all relative, So what happened? We had a little bit of a breakthrough this weekend. We kind of realized, what the hell was going on. And I stood up. I took the initiative and I pretty much said, hey, look, this is what's going on. We're getting too comfortable. I know everything is great. Everything's awesome and we're whatever. But if we remain this comfortable, then all of a sudden, our relationship is gonna fail. All of a sudden, before you know it, we're gonna be bored to death. All of a sudden, before you know it, we're gonna be asking ourselves, what the fuck happened? All right? And so we decided to take the initiative, all right, and not let that happen. And we decided that, okay, now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna continue stepping out of our comfort zone constantly. The minute that we start feeling comfortable, bam, back to uncomfortable land. And again, this is a lesson that is, not just for relationships, it's for every aspect of your life. Literally. The minute you start getting comfortable, you got to figure out a way to shake that shit. All right? Literally, because it's not going to do well. It's not going to do you well. It's not going to serve you well at all. Hold on. Ice cream. Hell yeah. I know it's kind of early. It's like 10:30 in the morning, but so hot. Not necessarily a bad idea, but that's literally it right there. You know what I mean? Like being too comfortable is what ends up, fucking shit up. So for example, you see a lot of the things that I do all the time. You literally see me, sure, I make it look easy, whatever it is I'm doing here. But the reality is, you guys also see all the time, hold on, I want to clean my glasses. You guys also see all the time, that I'm always putting myself in uncomfortable positions. Or I'm in an uncomfortable position, all the time. So, one of the things that I like to do is that, again, I do this in order to just constantly challenge myself, to make sure that I don't fall asleep on my laurels or anything like that at all. The complete opposite, okay? Because guess what? Tomorrow I might get like some awesome client, or I might get like some awesome opportunity in which all of a sudden, who knows, I might get like $1 million in my bank account. And then as soon as that happens, it's like, honestly, this is just the reality for everybody out there. That were to happen to me or you or anyone out there, and all of a sudden, it takes a lot of internal fortitude for you not to, stop what you're doing and start living another life. Because right now, all of a sudden, you get like me, anyone, we get $1 million deposited into your bank account, and it's like, as much as I'm doing these videos every day, I got to think about it twice, 3 times, 4 times. I'm like, should I cut back on this a little bit? Should I focus more on, trying to make this money work for me? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I what? And then before I fucking know it, I stop doing videos. I start getting real comfortable with, how things are. And then again, before you fucking know it, not only do I not have my millions, but I don't have my channel. I don't have all the things I worked hard for. I don't have a lot of fucking things. And why? Because I got comfortable. And it's as simple as that. So if all of a sudden, anyone out there, were to get an awesome opportunity, it's like, how's that gonna change you? Are you gonna still be who you are? Are you still gonna go out there and kick ass every single fucking day? Are you still gonna have that same desire? Are you still gonna have that internal, want to just go out there and keep killing it? Or are you gonna just all of a sudden sit back and be like, Well, you know, what do I gotta work so hard for? You know what I mean? Like, I got my whatever the fuck it is you got. You feel me? And you see how that comfort can all of a sudden kill you. If I'm constantly, you know, which I always have, you know, because I've had my ups and downs, but for the most part, I'm always going up. Why? Because I never let that comfort, and you know what I mean, like, get to me. In fact, the more comfortable I get, the more, and this happens to everybody, it all just depends on how you take it. But anyways, the more comfortable I get, for the most part, you know, it's like the more depressed I get, because it's like, you know, I gotta force it even more, you know, to go out there and do the things that I want to do. You follow me? As opposed to like, you know, right now, it's like if I don't go do what I gotta go do, I don't eat. You know what I mean? If I don't film this, everything stops. You know, and things like that. You know what I mean? It's like it's a constant, you know, chasing that cheese. But it's like, you know, what I'm always talking about is the fact that when you're chasing that cheese, hold on, one over here. You know, the thing is that, you know, when you're out there, you know, chasing that cheese, you know, the question you got to ask yourself is that, are you chasing that cheese because you want to, or are you chasing that cheese because you have to, because you're forced to, because they're telling you to? And that's what I'm always trying to, like, at least, you know, get through your, you know, everyone's head, is the fact that we have, you know, all this power, you know, to, you know, yeah, sure, chase the cheese, but to be in control of how we're chasing the cheese. And what all this, you know, this cheese represents, or what it means, and all this other stuff. And you know, I mean, that's basically it. All right, let me see. Hold on. Do I gotta turn here? I think I got it. I don't know if I gotta turn here or the next one. I think it's here. But anyways. And so is that constant, you know, chasing the cheese. Man, I got the hot sun right above my head. Fuck, it's hot. Man, this August is no bueno. Woo, no, pure sun, no rain. Been a really shitty fucking summer, man. I'll tell you that right now. Anyways, all right. But you know, so how, you know, how am I able to deal with such uncomfortable situations on a regular basis without, you know, barely flinching? Well, it's because, again, I temper myself. I you know, it's all part of like getting that black belt. It's all about getting that black belt in fucking life. You know, that black belt and kicking ass. It's like, you know, you don't just get that black belt by, you know, going through, you know, experiences. You got to put yourself, you know, you got to train yourself. You know, how, do you think a fucking black belt, you know, just got a black belt by fucking loud, by learning a few karate moves on YouTube and then just going out there and kicking people's ass? No, that's not how I became a black belt. You know what I mean? You know how that person became a black belt: by practice, 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 practice. You know what I mean? Just like that. You know, Allen Iverson, you know, right here.
And I'm not shoving it aside, you know, like it don't mean anything. I know it's important. I do. I honestly do. But we talking about practice, man. What are we talking about? Practice? We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. We ain't talking about the game. We're talking about practice, man.
Practice? Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's all about perspective. So, you know, the thing is that, like, you know, right now, as my fortunes are turning, as I'm getting a few more bucks in my pocket, you know, because of my hard work, you know, because of my clients, you know, because of all the shit that I've laid the groundwork for, you know, all of a sudden now, it's like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And you know what I'm gonna do this time around? I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing right now. And I'm just gonna keep putting away all that shit into Bitcoin, gold, silver, whatever the fuck, and just working my face off. You know, doing all the things that I'm doing. And that's it, because at the end of the day, you know, the reality is that we only need a few bucks to be happy. Meaning that, you know, for example, there's a lot of things right now that make my life unnecessarily uncomfortable. That's for sure. I mean, you know, honestly. And if I were to have just a few more bucks, you know, my life would be a lot more comfortable, so that I could, you know, make even more quality stuff and videos and all this other stuff. But that's the thing. That's what's gonna change. You know what I mean? If, you know, once, you know, things start moving along, that's what would change. You know, the fact that, man, so hot. You know, the fact that, you know, I'll be able to be a little less uncomfortable. All right, I'll be able to produce a little bit more better, you know, videos and content and all this other stuff, all simply because, you know, all of a sudden, you know, I might be able to ride my bike to the store. I don't have to walk, or I can take an Uber. I can go a little further. I can take you guys on more adventures. I can do more stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm still getting out of my comfort zone. You know, again, I could very, very easily, you know, use, you know, the few extra bucks that I have to just, again, sit back and chillax and not do anything. But no, I'm constantly doing the complete opposite. You know what I mean? You have to. You have to. All right? I mean, literally, how many people do you know that are like 100 years old or whatever, like 70 years old, 80, whatever the fuck, you know, old. And they're still working. They don't want to retire. They don't, I mean, it's not that they have to retire. They just don't want to retire. And the minute that they retire, they die right away. All right? That literally says everything you need to know. I mean, you always got to be in motion. Just think of life as riding a bicycle. All right, you always got to keep pedaling no matter what. The minute, the fucking second that you stop pedaling, unless you're on cruise control, hey, listen, man, you're gonna fucking fall on your ass. All right, so again, you can stop pedaling for a little bit, but you can't stop pedaling completely, because what's gonna happen? And again, in order for you to stop pedaling, how long did you have to, you know, how hard did you have to pedal to get some of that momentum to afford you the the luxury of being able to not pedal for a little bit? So it's all relative, you know what I mean? So it's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna sprint? Are you gonna pedal hard, run out of energy, not be able to pedal no more and fall? Or are you gonna, you know, or do you understand, like, this is the long game? This is all about stamina here. It's all about, you know, again, continuously pedaling no matter what. All right, if you're going uphill, you pedal the same speed. If you're going downhill, you still pedal. You don't just let the hill take you down. You know, you use that advantage to go even faster, and so on and so forth. As you're going uphill, you pedal a little slower. I mean, not a little slower, you pedal the same speed. And by doing that, you know, again, you're not overexerting yourself. And by the time you get to the top, you get to continue, you know what I mean? And using everything to your advantage. Because it's a long game, guys. It really is. And, you know, the key to all this, I mean, there's a lot of keys. You know, again, you know, just look at, you know, on my other Monday motivation videos, you know, we talk about all kinds of things, but in reality, you know, right now, you know, more than anything else, the killer is comfort, okay? And that's it. And that's it. You know, because, like, for example, right now, and I'm gonna make another episode about this, talk about this a little further, but in reality, right now, I have people that are literally, you know, coming at me because, you know, I make a lot of videos. So people are like, hey, how come you don't make any more crypto videos, or why didn't you make more of those, and all this other shit and all this stuff? And it's like, you know, I could easily stop. I could easily not do those anymore, because, you know, they're not really, I mean, they're helping my channel, but they're not helping my channel. I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was gonna say. You know, but it's about that comfort, you know, meaning that I'm still gonna keep doing those videos, and I'm still gonna continue, you know, doing a lot of the things that I'm doing, but I gotta make myself a little bit more uncomfortable, meaning that, you know, I gotta continue, you know, doing things that, you know, gonna challenge me. They're gonna challenge you guys. They're gonna challenge all of us, you know, and make us better people, no matter what. So, you know, that's why I don't give up on the crypto stuff, and I keep wanting to talk about that stuff. And I forgot what I was bringing up right now. You know, honestly, you know what? It's all like, damn, I'm really losing my train of thought right now. I just, the thing is like, I'm almost here at the Starbucks, and I gotta get to my meeting. So all I'm gonna do is end it here, okay? Because that's it, guys, you know what I mean? I guess what I was trying to say is the fact that I still love making crypto videos. I still love making these videos. I love making all kinds of videos. But the point is that, you know, I you know, even though I might not want to make a certain kind of video, sometimes I force myself and I put myself out, you know, in that uncomfortable zone in order to come out with magic. And again, it just takes a lot of discipline, a lot of hard work, a lot of everything. But it can be done. It really can be done, all right? It's not, you know, out of the realm of possibilities, all right? But anyways, with that said, I gotta get going, because I don't want to be late to my meeting. And it's loud as hell. There's a lot of shit going on out here. But anyways, guys, I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I hope you guys understand what today's episode was all about. And that's pretty much it. So please don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please hit that bell icon, please stay awesome, please check out the sponsor at the end of today's video, and more importantly than anything else, get out of that comfort zone, guys. Get out of that fucking comfort zone. That shit is your enemy. Your number one enemy is your comfort, okay? So say no to being comfortable. Laters.
What you got to do to get the life that God wants you to have, you got to put more air in your bubble. You got to blow your bubble up. Expand yourself. Take yourself out your comfort zone. Do not live in your bubble. Put some more air in your bubble. If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail. You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you ever want to be successful. Start putting some pressure on. Put some pressure on yourself. Get out here and get about it. Look, I'd love to sugarcoat this thing for you. I'd love to tell you, look, you can go out here and get rich, do a couple of things. That ain't happening. You got to get real doggish. You got to get downright funky if you want to make it. Now, like I was telling you before, if you want to be ordinary, you ain't even got to listen to me. Just go on about your business. If you think ordinary's cool, ain't no problem. It's some really, really wonderful ordinary people. But if you are sitting in this room and you have extraordinary aspirations, then you're going to have to do extra. You put extra on top of ordinary, and you come up with extraordinary. It's no other way. I'm sorry, but here's the fact. All of you have extraordinary capabilities, all of you. You have to decide if you are willing to do the things to put you in that category. Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of your life. It ain't but 24 hours in a day. You cannot be sleep 8 hours a day. You can't live in LA and wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. The stock market been open 2 hours. They already making decisions about your life, and your ass was asleep. The Bible says, he who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. He who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. I'm going to ask you one question, I'm going to go. How many of you in here know somebody who loves to sleep? Who knows somebody that loves to sleep? Let me ask you something. Ain't they po?
Hey guys, guess what? Me and Lambo are still here. We haven't left yet. You know why we're here? Because I want to tell you all about this new store that I just opened up. Yeah, that's right. It's our new sponsor as well. Let me tell you a little bit more about it. So, as you guys can see, this is the store. I just opened up the store, I don't know, about a week ago, and I'm going to be selling all my merch and all of our stuff here, whether it's Lambo stickers, whether it's, you know, mugs, t-shirts, jackets, you name it. We got all kinds of stuff that you guys can buy and help support the show. Now you get to have your very own shirt or your very own Lambo sticker, and if you guys want any special requests on things for me to put in the store, then please, by all means, let me know, and we'll get our graphic artist, you know, on top of it. Yeah, that means you gotta work, Lambo. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys mañana.